Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Kim Beegler, owner of Ewethful Fiber Farm and Mill, and thank you for joining us. You guys who've been here before, thanks for coming back. And for those of you new, I own a wool mill, we have a farm, we are grass seed farmers, just all that stuff, and that's what I talk about. So today I was just going to, it's a little quick clips. I was supposed to be back a couple days ago, but it's summer, and so harvest is in full swing and we're busy, and that's just the way it goes. Oh, somebody came to join me. It's supposed to be 95 today. It was 90 yesterday. We basically are in the mid 90s for like a week, which is hot for us. And I think if it's above 93, that you can bitch. I think 93 plus is like full on bitch weather. And so feel free wherever you are. I know everybody's having heat waves everywhere. Feel free to comment below about how hot you are. Especially as I get older, the heat is like, oh my God, no. Okay, so I was just gonna show a few clips of go see the animals. I moved the sheep this morning. It went, they're in the right place now. And so I moved them. We'll say hi to everybody. Hose the alpaca off because they love to get hosed when it's warm out. I mean, they honestly love to get hosed all the time, but and what else? I have a quick little skirting. I did do some skirting yesterday before the heat kicked in, so I thought I'd edit that a little bit because it's all sorts of stuff, and show you some of that. And then I have a quick clip from the grass seed farm just of combining that is happening right now. So everywhere, if you drive through the Willamette Valley right now, there's just combines galore. And so you'll see a combine, and the combine is what actually picks up the cut grass off of the ground, separates out the seed, which we want to keep, and throws out what becomes hay, the waste product. It becomes, not hay, sorry, straw. There is a difference, hay and straw. Hay is grass that has been cut generally earlier or before it pops up seeds, basically, and it's still full of lots of nutrients. It's green still. That's hay. So that provides lots of nutrients for the animals. Straw, it's all dead by the point it becomes straw. So there is a difference between hay and straw, and you can tell the difference if you see them in a bale, because hay should have green to it. Straw is just that yellowy straw color. So anyway, the straw does get shipped out. It gets sold out too for all different reasons, which is great. Anyway, we'll have that. So a few things going on. Not that much has been going on. I think it's been like a week and a half since I saw you guys. I got my hair cut. You guys convinced me to keep the braids, because they are so, just like being able to have your neck braid, there is something to it. Next time I'll probably do a bigger cut. And also Scandinavian Festival's coming up soon, and I gotta have the braids for that. I'll be at that in Junction City, Oregon, hand spinning a couple of the days. So I did a presentation this past weekend for the Halsey City Library for their summer reading program. That was fun, just all about wool and fiber and making yarn. So that was fun. And otherwise, I feel like I haven't been doing anything. I've just been keeping all of us alive, which is kind of a job right now. So June is doing great. The horse vet is coming tomorrow to get blood off of her so we can just see where all of her values are at, so we know exactly what's going on, even though we pretty much know what's going on. So, but she's doing well, and you'll see her in the video. Just a couple things. 2 new hand spun skeins that are up in the online shop, and proceeds, 100% of the proceeds are going to keep our clinics for the last week or so, I guess, of July. Here is one, and this is it's 2 different greens and a light fawn alpaca. So it's wool and alpaca basically, and it's really pretty. I think it's about 100 yards. I can't remember. It's on the website. This one's just a mini, but it's so pretty. And this is horn Dorset. It is so bouncy. And I dyed it in the wool, so it's super saturated, really pretty. I think it's only about 45 yards. You could even, they're pretty much the same size, so you could, one's a 3-ply, one's a 2-ply, but still, you could get away with it. And I'm working on a purple right now. So I haven't really been doing, I've been doing some watercoloring, which I'm very, very, very beginner at, and it's reminding me of when I was a beginning hand spinner. But you know what? I'm just trying to do it every day and learn new things every day and get better at it, right? Practice, practice, practice. Not luck, practice. So one thing I did do, and we'll see, because I did that program, or I did the little presentation, I wanted to have samples of knits and crochet. And I am not a crocheter. But I did this little sample. I literally know the most basics of crochet, and I had to look it up on YouTube again. So I did this little crochet sample. For some reason, it was making me the happiest. I don't know why. And then came home that night and I just crocheted on a little bit more. And then I was like, maybe I should crochet a blanket. So I might just crochet a blanket like with moss stitch, which I haven't done, but it looks like I can do it. Right? Crocheters, you can give me some positive reinforcement that I can do it. And so I don't know why. I don't know if it's the color or just doing it. I haven't really been knitting, so it was just fun. Anyway, so next time I may have part of a blanket going. Also, crochet is significantly faster for those that don't know the difference. There's a lot of differences between crochet and knitting, but crochet is faster. I think we can all agree on that, right? Like you can crochet a lot faster, get a lot more crocheted in the same time that you would be knitting. So I forgot that I never showed you this. And you guys, I have knit. I went to lunch with a friend. It was the first time I had knit in like 6 weeks. But I did want to show you this because it's a good reminder that we have this yarn in stock, and also that maybe I think I'm ready to start knitting a little bit. So this is the yoke for I think it's called Anker's summer shirt. I will put it here. This is 100% cotton that I'm using. I'm using Cestari yarns, which I do have in our online shop. Cestari is a mill in Virginia, and this is 100% Virginia grown cotton. And cotton can be a little bit tougher. It doesn't have the bounce that wool has, so it can be a little tougher to knit with, just as far as on your hand. Not more difficult, but anyway, so this is it. I'm not really having much problem. I mean, I kind of have problems always with my hands. So anyway, I love how it's turning out. It's a very super easy knit. I probably won't finish it this summer, but whatever. But I think I'm going to start knitting on it a little bit again. So, and I have multiple colors of this yarn. It's a DK weight. Maybe it's worse weight. I can't remember. But there's more of this in beautiful colors, and it's all American grown, American milled. So if you're looking for some summer knits, and I may do the blanket, we'll see. So that's really what I've been working on. And oh my gosh, so much. I feel like basically what I do is mow the lawn, water the lawn, weed, mow the lawn, water the, it's just like a constant. And we're grass seed farmers, so we need to have a yard. I mean, we grow the product, right? Not just for yards. A lot of it is for animal feed, but you gotta have a nice yard around here. Everybody has nice yards because we all grow this for a living. So anyway, and our yards, it's decent. It's not bad. Could be better, but you know, what are you gonna do? That's it. Also, just to point out that my clematis is having a second bloom here. My magnolia tree is still going. So okay, I think we will go take to some videos. We'll go see the animals misbehaving for me this morning. I did get some of Johnny, big ol' huge Johnny the pig, in the pool this morning, so that was cute. And then I'll do a quick little clip to skirting some wool, and then we'll have the combining video, which is just like, I think it's 2 minutes, but just so you can see how it works. It's a pretty great video, close up and personal. So okay, I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, so we're down below. I'm about to move the sheep. 50-50 how it's gonna go. See, the chickens are all happily eating behind me, and I'm gonna open some gates and we'll see if I can get the sheep moved to a nice cool place for them, because it's supposed to be in the mid-90s for the next like week. Can you tell they're hungry? This should suffice. All right, just a sec. Hopefully open. All right, guys, let's see if we can get these sheep moved. Their gate went there. Come here, guys. Losing a few. Come on. Of course, they actually... There we go. And then there's the two ones that are not quite as smart. Ow! Come on, guys. Here we go. And then we've got one guy that's gonna hold out. We're just gonna do something weird. Hey guys, look. You have a whole new pasture. Come on. So, here we are. Usually they don't still want kibble. But probably, here we go. They're like, oh, we get it now. Not my smoothest, but it worked. Here, guys, we're gonna set this down. And just go ahead and pour it on the ground so I can get out of here. All right, apparently we're not as smart today. We're gonna let them ignore that that's happening. I'm gonna try to wean myself out of here. They're not buying what I'm selling as much, so I've still got to get back. I'm gonna try to get them focused on eating this so I can go back and get the gate closed up. And they should figure this out here pretty quick. Be less distracted by me. They're distracted by where I put the pellets, so I'm going to try to sneak out of here. Oh, my goodness, they are too much today. Okay, not my best, not my worst. I don't know if I've ever tried to move them by myself into this yard. I don't know, but we made it. Took a little finagling, but not more than a minute or two, so that's pretty good. And you can see how nice and lush that is. And they've also got up top by the house, so they will be happy. Stinkers. Okay, I gotta go feed everybody else. It's a chicken sunbathing, even though she looks dead. They splay their wings out and everything. June's eating happily from her bag, and I am about to. I'm letting the hose run so that I can spray the alpaca here in a sec. Ooh, didn't mean to get her on her back, but you can see they're all lined up here to get. Sorry, I gotta watch. I'm trying to watch this and then spraying like a madman. Scroll out a little bit. Mama loves to drink from it too. She also likes to bully everybody else away. You kind of see her talking to them. They love to have their butts done. Don't know. Except for Alma. She's too busy bullying. Alma! That's me getting sprayed. She's too busy bullying to actually get a good spray most of the time. You can hear her talking. Alma. Oh my God. Train wreck. So, she just likes it. You can hear her humming away, I think. Talking to the other alpaca. We try to just bypass her some. And the rest of them will be sopping wet on their bellies. And we try to just do their bellies as best as possible. Because if they go lay in the sun, it just makes them steam. If their backs are all wet. And here's Mama. Oh my goodness, you guys. They love the hose. So, since it's so hot this morning, you can see now she's gonna go roll in the dirt. Now that she's good and wet. Oh no, she's gotta come back for more. Not quite wet enough, she says. I get a little shower too. All right, I'm gonna stop filming this for a minute so I stop getting so wet myself. I'll let you see when they go over to the dirt. I'm gonna turn this off and you can see that Lakshmi is gonna go. They're all ready. Except for Amma Lama, who's always a pill. I think you're done, Amma. They just go roll around in the dirt now. That is the hole that they have dug themselves. It's their favorite thing, to lay in that hole. And then there's another hole over here. You can see them misbehaving with each other. So, that's it, ma'am. You're wet enough. I'll come back later in the day and hose them again if they want it, which they will. Okay, onward. And just to take note, here's Cuddlebug. He has nothing to do with the hose. He's like, you ladies, I love you. There's absolutely no way. So, just so you can see, he's here. He's here. Okay, last stop for them in the morning is the piggies. And they've already eaten. You can see, I don't know if you can see. Let's see if we can scroll in. See that kind of stripe along his back? He's been shedding. So he looks bald in spots. And Frankie has the same, it's just not quite as obvious because his hair is not so dark, but kind of funny looking. And they have got their pool set up, although they really don't use them anymore. We finally have a big pool that we made, and they're just like, meh, we'll just go sleep inside. And their field gets irrigated, so it stays pretty. And there's lots of foxtails. Foxtails are these awful, awful things. They're kind of all animal owners, dogs alike. They're just awful, so I will come down on a cool evening and just mow this down before it turns. Once they start to die, then they'll separate out, and they just kind of can crawl in between. Dog toes is a big thing. They just have these little points and they just go in and they travel. And the same can happen with pigs, not so much with their feet, but their eyes is the big. Eyes is always a concern with any of these animals. Hi, handsome. All right, on that note, I think we'll take it out. There you can see it's shedding. Weirdo. All right. He wants a headrest. What a weirdo. Okay, but still, that's adorable. He's such a weirdo. Okay, guys, we'll see how long this lasts, but this is the first time I've looked up and been able to see both of our owls, so I'm wondering if they maybe have some eggs or something. Usually I'll see one of them sitting kind of up there at the very top where that one is, but the other one is sitting on their little nesting box that somebody put in years and years and years ago, and there they are in all their glory. Not thrilled that I am sitting here talking to them, I'll tell you that much, but we'll get out of here in a second. We'll get out in a second. I talk to them all the time. I don't think they really appreciate it, but hopefully by now they know we don't even barely go up there very often, so. All right, that was an exciting morning. You can hear, I'm gonna scan down. While we're here, what's going? I told them, promise I'm not gonna, but scan out. I'm tumbling some alpaca fiber. Pretty exciting stuff. Needs to be done. I get so bad about doing it, so it's time. So I'll tumble it pre-washing to get just extra, mainly the dirt out. So much dirt in alpaca. But it also drops a lot of VM out as well, so that's nice. Okay, let's scroll up and say goodbye to the... Bye guys, it was fun seeing both of you. Mama and Papa. gets in the sun, you'll be able to see a little better. So this is combining. You can see it's just going down the rows, picking up the cut grass, and it separates out the seed, which goes up into the top, basically into a bin, and the rest of the waste basically is kicked out to the back, and then that is made into straw and sent all over. Sorry, I gotta pay attention. You kind of see a big pile of dirt coming out the back, and that is just all the waste stuff. And up top there's a bin that collects all the seed. That's weighed. Here she goes. Oh, I think he's even gonna dump for us. Sorry. He is gonna dump, it looks like, so we'll keep going. Oops, wrong way. There's seed and stuff. Thanks, Wade. See you guys in a minute. I'm back. I hope that was fun. And the sheep this morning, man, they were something. They're so happy now. They're all settled in. They've got lots of lush green grass, shade. They're ready. They're ready for some warm weather. Anyway, that's it, you guys. That's it for this time. I will try to be back in the next couple days. It's supposed to be real hot, so I'm not sure what I'll be doing other than keeping everybody, just continuing to keep everybody alive. And I asked them to board wish the mill cap for a little bit longer because the mill does not have air conditioning. It does not circulate air well. And I think she's more comfortable with some AC, and she can go inside and outside of this place. So it's pretty swanky. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're staying cool wherever you are and staying healthy, and be kind to your neighbor. Make lots of pretty things. And until next time, take care.